Hello, I'm Carl Lucci with Let's Talk Business Tampa Bay, where we interview the best businesses in the Tampa Bay area and distribute their information to thousands of people across the Tampa Bay area. Today, we've got Suzanne Chambers with Roebuck Technologies. Suzanne, how you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having me today.
Good. So, Suzanne, let's get right to it. Tell me a little bit about Roebuck Technologies and what you all do.
Sure. Roebuck Technologies is an IT consulting firm. We do managed services for lots of companies around the Tampa Bay area as well as the country. We focus on some of the smaller to medium sized businesses,
Mhm.
companies that may not have an actual IT person on staff. We can be their virtual CIO.
Okay. CIO. Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. And so, why did you get into this business?
Well, graduating from college, I thought that I would be in radio and TV production
Oh, okay.
and found out that that was not as easy as it seemed.
Right.
So I took a job right out of the newspaper for software sales. And
Oh,
this was back in the 80s when I didn't even know what software was.
yeah.
Found out that it was something that really intrigued me.
Okay.
Technology, as you know, moves very, very fast.
Yeah, it's changing all the time.
Yeah, what's in today, next month might be something new.
Right.
So it kept me on my toes. It really, it was a industry that was ever changing, and that always,
Gotcha.
yeah, that excited me.
So how long you been doing this?
30 years, actually 31, coming into
Jeez,
2021. Yeah.
no kidding. So, who is your or their ideal client? I mean, do you have a target market, or I know you said medium and small, but if you can be
Yeah.
a little more specific.
Sure, sure. Well, some people say anyone with a computer, but it's
Yeah,
not quite that easy.
right.
Um, what we do is help businesses usually around the 10 user mark. Usually, a company when they get 10 users in their business, that's when IT tends to become
Gotcha.
complicated.
All
So
right.
any business that would have 10 employees up to, we've got some clients that have over 300 users.
I'm just thinking about this, but would you ever work with an office as small as, say, a chiropractor or a dental office? I mean, would
It
that
can,
be?
we can. It really depends on what the company's trying to do.
Yeah,
There's some large businesses that have a bunch of warehouse workers that never touch a PC.
right.
But then, a small office might have 14 people that are, constantly on a computer. So it depends on the business itself.
Hmm. Okay. So what do you think makes, I mean, the competition, I'm sure you have competition.
Oh
So
yeah.
what makes you all distinct or what makes you different than your competition, other than customer service, which everybody says they have?
Sure, sure. Well, of course, our customer service, but no. What sets us apart is, I guess, I've been everyone in at Roebuck has been in the business for a long time, and
Yeah.
we've worked for large companies, we've worked for small companies, and we've seen that the smaller companies tend to get left behind
Okay.
from some of the larger companies. So what we do is focus on, being there for them. We are an extension of their IT department.
I got you.
An engineer is dedicated to their account. I'm dedicated to an account. They have account managers, so
Okay.
there's always a liaison.
All right.
I'm not sure if you've spent a lot of time talking to engineers and technologists, but sometimes they're a little hard to understand with their
Yeah.
buzzwords.
I try not to talk to them and because I don't understand what they're saying. So,
So I'm that liaison in between.
I got
So
you.
so that's where I fit in.
You can dumb it down where I can understand it, is what you're saying.
Exactly,
So,
exactly.
so
And
how
we
do you,
don't have shareholders, right?
yeah,
So we're not, looking, of course, any business, we want to make a profit to stay in business, but we
gotcha.
don't have shareholders saying, how much did you bring in today? How much? We're in for the long-term relationship.
Gotcha. All right. So how do you market yourself or how do you find these companies?
Well, I mean, we've got our website, but what we do is we look for referrals and for relationships
Yeah.
because again, it's a long-term uh, you know, situation here. We want to be your trusted advisor for the long run. Some of the clients I have today, I've been doing business with for probably 20 plus years.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I guess no different than I always tell people I want clients, not customers.
Right.
I want people that I'm in this for the long haul, and I think most companies should look at it that way. Unless you're selling a one-off item or something. But if
Correct.
you're in the service industry, you definitely want clients. So
Mhm.
where are you all located physically?
So our office is located in Hyde Park in Tampa.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, but we in IT, obviously with technology, we can service customers all over the country.
Right.
So although our location is there, actually am sitting in Dunedin, and
Okay.
we've got engineers all around the Tampa Bay area.
Oh, cool. Well, I think we covered quite a bit of ground. If there's anything else you want to cover, you can let me know. We'll be happy to put that out there, or.
Well, I'm just looking for conversations. I'd love to talk to people about what they're
Okay.
doing now. Give any kind of tips that I can. Again, we're here to help
Yeah.
and
Okay.
hopefully build some relationships and
Yeah.
and uh,
Cool.
be
All right.
together.
So I
Yeah,
guess the best way to contact you all is really just to go to your website, roebucktech.com, and I imagine there's more information there as well as all the contact information. And what's your
absolutely.
availability? When can people, if they do need to reach out, how can they?
So, I mean, being in IT, our offices, we're pretty much 24/7
Oh,
because you
okay.
never know when there's going to be a problem.
Right.
I can't guarantee that we're going to get back to you at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Our clients, yes, we will,
Yeah.
but you
Right.
can always reach out to me. My information is on the website. I'm on
Okay.
LinkedIn, and I'd love to chat.
Great. Well, and you're also a partner in Let's Talk Business Tampa Bay, which is another good way for you to get your information out, and that's why we do these videos as well. And if anybody else out there would like to have their own video, I encourage you to at least check out Let's Talk Business tampabay.com, and check it out, and you'll meet Suzanne there and some other great people, other professionals in the area. So, Suzanne, if you think we've covered everything, I think we're going to finish this up.
That sounds good.
All right.
Thank you very much, Carl.
See you at the next meeting.
Yes.
Bye bye.